Good afternoon, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands for questions, please. Mike's either side of the room, and we'll set the embargo partway through for 10:30 p.m. this evening. We'll start with Nas, please. Thank you.
Good afternoon, Pep. The next challenge is Brentford. Can you tell us what you've made of what Brentford have done this season?
So good.
And the job Keith Andrews has done since taking over from Thomas Frank?
Not easy to replace Thomas, so incredible season. Clear what they do, difficult to challenge them, but same time. 3 games left in Etihad and go for it.
And I want to highlight tomorrow's game is the community game. How important is it for the players and the club to highlight that and give back to the local community?
It's not just for tomorrow, it's for during 10 years. So I've done an incredible job, and it's not just for one day and forget what happened in the past or in the future. Is all the things work when you are consistent to do it. That's why the Premier League is always as unbelievable, because the show have to do every single week, and all the aspects in our lives is like that. So it's have to make digging every single day to have a success. And everything have success because you don't put effort behind. That doesn't work. It will be just one day and after disappear. When you have 10 years being involved this club in the community and doing many things during a amount of things that they have done, that proof. And of course we celebrate tomorrow.
Hi Pep, is Rodri available for tomorrow?
We'll see this afternoon.
You said recently he was getting back towards his best form. How much have you had to alter your plans with him not being available the last couple of games?
Well, we have survived without him for many months. Make a little bit problem of that. Still, he doesn't feel completely comfortable, and when he will be ready and fit and come back, we'll see this afternoon, hopefully tomorrow. So we'll come back.
That second half against Everton got rather chaotic, conceding three goals in that second half. How much did you miss his experience and influence?
No, it not depends on him. The goals we conceded does not depend on Rodri was not there. We give away, but not because Rodri was not there.
Hi Pep. Just on Monday, obviously a difficult experience for Marc Guehi. How has he responded since?
Make a top game, he knows, make a mistake, but it's part of the game. So a part of that, he make a top game.
And just on the news of the last few days, new contract for Phil Foden. How good is it? Does he commit to his future?
Yeah, I asked to my sport director, said, they are close. They are, hopefully it's going to happen. But still it's not already done.
Hi Pep, can I ask about Jeremy? 7 goals and 14 assists he's got now this season, his best numbers. What has been the key to him stepping up and becoming, as you've called him, a winning player this season?
The manager, always. Success, when the players play good, is thanks to the manager. When they play bad, it's because of them. I'm so glad they're making a step and feel that the winger had to score and make an impact, not just an action 1-against-1, but not just, I'm saying, the goals and assists and distribution defensively. And Jeremy had been amazing this season, amazing.
And can I ask about the women's team as well this week? They've won the title for the first time in 10 years. How special is that for everyone? And have you followed their season this year?
Huge compliment on behalf of the first team, men first team. Today's a reality in the world football, the impact for the women's team in the society, and the girls how enjoy to play football, and every national team from England, how good have been. Barcelona, for example, where I come from, the impact from the women's team for all the girls in Catalonia is unbelievable. So I think it's the biggest step I think in the world football I made in the last decade. Before start, but I think you never could imagine the impact in the girls and the teenagers. I want to play football, and as much you play a sport is fantastic, and of course a big compliment. What Chelsea has done have been top in the last many years, win six leagues, and yeah, we break, and they make a big compliment for all of them, for the manager, for all the humans, organization, and hopefully it's the first for many is going to come.
Hi, Pep. I got to see the first bit of training yesterday. As you know, Josko Gvardiol was out there. I mean, how close is he to being back available for selection?
Yeah, it's good. His training is still good. Have been many months. Many. Last season was the important player for us with many injuries, play all the games. So at the end, the body says one moment is enough. But happy he's back. Hopefully he can help us in the last part of the season and make a good World Cup with Croatia. And next season we can have him again and his best, because he's an important player as a central defender, fullback. Because can play different roles, so fast, so quick. Yeah, really good. Really good he's having back. Like Ruben as well.
I understand the club is talking to him about a new contract. I don't know if you managed to speak to the sporting director about Gvardiol, whether he might sign.
No, that I don't have info. No, if I speak with the sport,
I wondered if you spoke with the sporting director to.
No, I didn't speak with Hugo about that. No.
Okay. Did you ask him for next week?
I would love Josko to stay here. It's not easy to find a player like him, so hopefully he can stay.
And can I just ask you finally on the importance of, you referenced it earlier, 3 games now at the Etihad between now and the end of the season. Obviously, you've been quite clear you have to win all your games now to stay in this title race. How important is the atmosphere tomorrow?
It is 3 p.m. Long time since the last game was Arsenal. So, yeah, I love to play at home, what can I say? So hopefully they can come and, put pressure on our Arsenal. Winning our games is only what we have to do, or we can do.
Set the embargo there for 10:30 p.m. this evening. Start with Jamie.